So it's December 2015. The holidays are around, Christmas is coming up, everyone is excited. And my neighbors, well, at least my neighborhood, we usually put up the Christmas lights, but every year my family likes to do the most, and they put up the most vibrant Christmas lights. They put up everything you can think of. The reindeers, the big snowman that inflates, the vibrant colors, so we're pretty much the most extra in the neighborhood, I guess you could say. So we're all excited, Christmas is approaching, and my family, we usually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas Day, because this particular year we were going to go to Mexico on Christmas Day. So it's Christmas Eve, the morning approaches, and my mom is making food, my dad is running errands, and my brother and I were just at home, not contributing too much. So it's around the evening, we start getting ready, and this year we only celebrated with just my immediate family, so it was just me, my brother, and my parents. So we get at the dinner table, we eat, we're just pretty joyful, and we start opening gifts, and it's just a very relaxed holiday this year. It's just between us, and we're not doing much. I don't remember what time we slept, but I do remember being up pretty late. So we wake up, and, well, I mean to say we go to sleep, and we're dead asleep. We're pretty tired from the night before Christmas Eve. So now it's Christmas morning, and everyone is dead asleep. So I suddenly hear this loud thud, and I think nothing of it. So I go back to sleep, and the noise continues to get louder and louder. So my mom comes in my room, and she starts yelling at me, "Why are you making that noise?" And I tell her, "It's not me, I'm not making the noise, I can hear it too." So she goes to the room to yell at my brother about the noise. So then we all try to go back to sleep, and the noise just becomes louder and louder. So I finally realized that the noise is coming from my bedroom window. And I decide to peek, and I see my neighbor, he's banging on my window hard as hell. And at the time, he had a full-on cast, so it was just loud. So then I finally open my blinds, and I make direct eye contact with him. And that's when he decides to tell me, "Your garage is on fire." So I get up, I don't even think twice, I just wake up my family, and we all rush out of the house. And as we're rushing out, my garage is connected to my house. So as we're rushing out, and my garage is also next to the exit of our house, so as we're running out of the house, I'm like less than 100 feet of the fire. And it's not just a small fire, it's huge, like you can see all the gas and the smoke, and it's just a big scene. And as we're running out, we realize we're not the only ones to see it, because the rest of the neighborhood is outside watching. And that's when our neighbor tells us we've already called for help, they should be on their way. So the fire department comes, and they try to handle that situation. And our neighbors are trying to comfort and reassure us, but what can they say to make us feel better? Like, my fucking garage is on fire on Christmas Day. What the hell? So the fire department finally handles the fire, and that's when they proceed to tell us the fire was caused by the Christmas lights. So then we're stunned, we don't know what to do, and they told us that it was not safe to stay in the house. So we decided to go to my aunt's house, and we just stayed there for a few hours. And you would think that we would stay to at least try to figure out what we're gonna do. But no, we ended up leaving to Mexico anyway. We couldn't just stay because we already had plans and we couldn't cancel. So we leave to Mexico, and we just leave our house in pieces and dust, because that's basically what it was. And when we finally come back, the insurance informs us that as they're gonna reconstruct the garage and a part of the house, since the smoke from the fire entered the house. So they put us in a hotel for a couple of months. And in May 2016, that's when we finally returned home. And everything was pretty much back to normal. But it was pretty intense, and luckily my family wasn't hurt, everyone was safe. It was just the materialistic stuff, I guess, that burned down in the garage. And for those of you wondering, we do not put up Christmas lights anymore. So pretty much when it's Christmas, we just keep the house the way it is. Thank you.